Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play and early impressions for FOREWARNED VR, a game that was released out of early access. So this is a full release 1.0 for FOREWARNED VR today, April 25th, 2024. This game normally retails for $13. It's on a release sale, 40% off, and I did buy this game. I'm pretty sure I did, but I just don't remember any details because it was quite a while back in early access. I did the tutorial, and I highly recommend that you do the tutorial because there's a lot to this game. It's a lot like Phasmophobia, but there are some key differences, and you'll basically want to know how stuff works and what you should be looking for and all that. I do want to mention that there's an Archeo Bay, and after you do the tutorial, you'll get some money, and you'll need it because there's some stuff you want to unlock. I unlocked the metal detector as well as an added inventory belt. I upgraded that, and I'll just leave it at that for right now. You can play this game with up to 4 players with online co-op. And here's the tutorial. Here's the settings, graphics. I'm going to lower it to very high. Just because I noticed a little bit of frame rate drops during, it's mostly running at 72 frames per second, but I did notice a couple of issues, but nothing too bad. On my RTX 3080, this has been running mostly fine, but I think the fire from the torch is what brought down the, so you know what? Let me make it actually high. That should fix it. So yeah, I should be fine. Sound, I'm going to leave it. Controls, you do have smooth and teleport. Left-handed mode, move forward, source hand, grab type, hold, controller, turn on, smooth turn speed. We're going to move a little bit faster. Vignettes off. All right, so let's apply. Let's go back. And gameplay. No, we're gonna enable head bob was on by default, but I turned that off because I don't think anybody wants that for VR. Let's go ahead and play. Like I said, there's a lot to this game. The thing is, there's usually not any public lobbies. Now there's a lot of private lobbies. So there's a lot of people who play with your friends, but very few people who actually open with an open lobby. We're gonna actually host private. Now we could click on host public, but I'm just going to play this solo because I imagine a lot of you are interested in playing this solo. We're going to leave it at a small map, easy difficulty. Even easy is pretty difficult. I have it on easy, but let me tell you, even easy is pretty difficult. Small map size, map random. Let's go ahead and start. There's several different entities, just like Phasmophobia, but there's so many clues that you're looking for, and at the same time you can get attacked, and also just hopefully we get lucky and we don't get attacked right away. But let's go to the staging area. Okay, so here's the staging area. Like I said, there's a lot to this game, so I highly recommend that you do the tutorial because otherwise I think it's a little bit too much maybe. But I guess once you just like with Phasmophobia, once you learn some of the basics, it's not too difficult, but it can be a lot to the start. Now, I definitely believe you always need a torch. I don't think you can get away with not having the torch, because there's stuff that you'll need to light on fire, and like there might be spider webs, you'll need to burn them off. So those are our objectives. So main one is obviously retrieve the relic. That's probably I think that's the objective for everything, but there's going to be some optional archaeological tasks as well. You said capture proof of the Magi's existence, photograph the inner tomb, map out at least 52% of the ruins, gather evidence of preserved remains, collect at least 92 gold pieces, gather at least 1 hieroglyphic lore page, find, and by the way, there's this tablet, and the thing is, it doesn't work here in the staging area for whatever reason. But as you see, it says the same thing. So for right now, we don't need it. But for whatever reason, it doesn't work in this area, but it does work once you're inside the tomb. Here's the radar system, but we don't have a radar implemented. Photos and stuff will show up here. And it's very important to take the right stuff. So we have the torch, so we don't need the flashlight for right now. And then just take stuff that'll help you. We're going to go ahead and just take stuff that's simple at first. And then we'll do more as we go along. The compass. And I guess the radar detector. So we're taking stuff that's very easy to find out. And you know what? We're gonna go for a twofer. We're gonna take the flashlight, but use this as well. And by the way, you have like these little flags you can use, and also your light there. Okay, and I think that's it. So obviously, this is better if you have online multiplayer with friends because you can take all the stuff with you. Playing solo, you're gonna have to come back and use the rest of the stuff if you can't determine what the baddie is. And we're gonna enter the tomb right now. If we can find the entrance. Where is the entrance? Is it? Wait, did I miss it? Did I run past it? By the way, let me go ahead and do this right now. So far the frame rates are still good even with the fire, which is what we want to see. I think I saw a little bit of a frame rate drop, but nothing too big. Oh, here it is. Here's the entrance. See, it's too dark. I almost missed it. The one thing I notice is that there is no height adjustment, so make sure your height is correct. On the MetaQuest 3 with the recent update, I sometimes have problems with the height because I'm too high off the ground with the laying down update. Now what I do for that is actually turn that off and I manually set. Oh, what was making noise? Is it this? So you want to look for evidence, and one of the evidence is do the flames get extinguished or not? That's one of the flames. Does stuff get broken? Stuff like that. Are there footsteps? And whoa, what was that? Whoa. Okay, wow, that's dangerous. You want to look out for these mummies. They might come. Do they come alive? So it's still early on. So early on, not a whole lot of stuff happens. But the longer you stay, the more stuff happens. So you can't really dawdle too much. You gotta be on top of things. So the first clue here is the compass. So we know the compass, there's a magnetic thing going on. So early on, we already know. What I don't know is, does this do anything? That's one thing I haven't figured out is whether this is of any value. Is it just something that... But we already know from the compass that there's evidence of a magnetic force. So we can probably get rid of our compass. And one thing we need to find out is whether the lights are being turned off or not. We'll find out at some point. And you definitely want to put the lights on wherever. Again, you're looking for evidence. Oh. So we know there's like a metal energy. This already activated. So we have two pieces of evidence now. Two and maybe three. What is that? Was that there before? Yes, it was there. Oh, okay. Oh, we notice. Oh no, we did this here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of the compass and the metal detector because we already have those two. Wait, was that extinguished, or is this a place we haven't gone to before? So you kind of do feel like a Tomb Raider, but uh-oh, there's some mummies. Okay, so I haven't determined this yet. It's probably a no because it didn't go off, but we're not 100% sure. And wait, didn't we turn on that flame? That might be evidence that there's something. Okay. Well, I'm not adept at this game yet, so let's go ahead and let's start collecting our clues. So the way you do it is this way. So we can look at the evidence, and we've seen magnetic distortion. That was the compass. We've seen wait, have we seen radioactivity? Wait, no. Metallic signature? Yes. And are those the two things that we saw? I don't know about radioactivity. So we're still looking for tremors. Okay, so the two things I'm able to verify is the magnetic distortion and the metallic signature. Okay, so far we have 2 clues. But let's see if we get any more. And here's this. And I think we keep using this. Okay, so this is for tremors. So far we haven't seen any tremors. And there might not be any tremors. Oh no, this is a seismometer. Okay, I'm sorry. I guess this is for radiation. Okay, this is radiation. Okay, sorry. So far, I don't think. Oh, I definitely put the flames on, right? So I would say, more than likely, the flames were turned off. And I know there's something. You know what? You might actually just. Okay. Well, what did I put down? Oh, here it is. The radiation. Is it the Geiger meter? But we definitely had our flame, and there's the mummy. So far, no radiation. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's possibly a clue. If so, what we do with that? So here's the inner tomb. Not the inner tomb. This is where we say what entity we think it is. Oh crap, that was my fault. I timed it wrong. Okay, so now we know where we go if we want to identify. I did notice some. Wait, were there some frame rate drops? No. I mean, there was a frame rate drop, but not anything severe. So I would say there's no. I would say there's none of this. I don't think. I don't think this has gone off. So I think we're good there. Okay, we're just gonna drop it. And what we're gonna do next is get our seismometer and determine whether there's tremors or not. We're looking for it to go over 10. So far, not too bad. We're also looking for, changes in the environment. Okay. So far, I would say no on the seismometer. Now you know why I said earlier that the torch was essential. Ah, there's something here. So I haven't really noticed anything on the seismometer, so I'm going to say no on that. So I think we have to take this back, all the way back. Was that open or was that... I can't tell. Were these open or closed? There's like some green mist I saw. So you see, this game is a lot like Phasmophobia. You have to be observant of the clues, and then you have to guess what it was. There's also like dangers across here, so. Whoa. There's some plasma. So I'm gonna go up. Okay, whew. And my health is, I'm pretty healthy still, so we're still good. I'm gonna put this, I'll definitely say that the extinguishing flames is a clue. I don't know if you're supposed to pilfer that or what you're supposed to do. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what you're supposed to do with that. I assume you just take it, loot it. And I think we can go now, actually, and just take what we got there. But I'm a little greedy, so we're going to keep going. And we're going to use our little laptop and try to determine what we saw. So far, though, pretty steady, 72 frames per second. We like to see that. A few frame rate drops, but nothing severe. And I think we can take our camera. And let's put our tablet what we've seen. So evidence, radioactivity. I don't think we saw anything from the Geiger counter. Mummified corpses come to life either long enough to roam the halls. Yes. Tremors. No. Have we heard footsteps? I don't know that. We haven't used the flashlight enough. I don't know if we've seen that. So let's look at the research. So is it the automaton? Destroys objects, disturbs tunes, projects voice, detected by radar, causes tremors. I don't think it's that. Destroys objects, reanimates corpses, disturbs tunes, projects voice, detected by causes tremors, radioactivity, audible. No, I don't think it's that either. Destroys objects, extinguishes. Okay, it might be this. Disturbs tunes, magnetic distortion. Yes. See, I don't know that I saw radioactivity, but we did see metallic signatures. So this is a possibility, but probably not. Extinguishes flames, reanimates corpses, magnetic distortion, projects voice, causes. Well, see, we haven't seen tremors. Destroys objects, extinguishes flames, reanimates corpses. Yes. Detected by, I don't know, causes tremor. We haven't seen tremors. Extinguishes flames, yes. Reanimates corpses, disturbs tunes, magnetic distortion, yes. Metallic signatures, yes. Audible. So this is a strong possibility. Rassos the Dam. Then Talgor destroys objects, extinguishes flames, reanimates corpses. Magnetic distortion, yes. Detected by radar, causes. So far, it looks like it's Rassos. But let's investigate a little bit further. So, and we have some more tasks as well. But we think it's... Oh, it is Rassos. Okay. This thing is saying it's Rassos as well. Okay, well, I think we've done it. We solved it. Again, this is easy though, and this is the first time I've solved it. The tutorial, actually, I got it wrong the first time. The tutorial lets you try again though. But let's see. So one more thing that we need to do, I believe, because I think we've tried everything else, is this tool. I don't know what it does, but this one I know what it does. You ask a question. Hello? Hello, are you there? Are you there? Hello, what's your name? What is your name? Shoot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think he talked. Does that count as talking? That was a little bit of a surprise. I was not expecting that. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, whew. I don't know which one it is. Now that really confused me. That sound. Yeah, I don't think it's decam because there's nothing here about extinguishing flames. So it has to say extinguishing flames, right? So it could be this guy. Magnetic distortion, yes. Projects voice, radioactivity. Metallic. It might be this guy. So we have to look for radioactivity. So let's see if it's Necref the Shadow. No light. Okay. So we're gonna use our torch because there's too much extinguishing flames going on. So we have to figure out radioactivity. So we have to use the Geiger counter. And we have to keep using the voice to see if he responds again. I don't know if that counted as really responding. It did talk, though. It seemed like it responded to our voice, so I would say yes. Unless I'm just totally mistaken. Okay, so there is a little bit of radioactivity right now, but it's just a little bit. I don't know if that's enough, really. I'm so confused. I must have done something wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Necro of the Shadow. I might be wrong though. Let me make up my research again though. Evidence, I'm sorry. So I did see magnetic distortion, yes. I did see vocal response, yes. Reanimation. I guess I wasn't sure about reanimation. That's the stuff that's really... I hear footsteps. I might be wrong about the tremors. Maybe it's that. Wait, hold on. It fits everything except one thing, which is the tremors. I might have just missed that. So I'm gonna go with Ufris the Forgotten, which is Ufris the Forgotten. Ufris the Forgotten, which is a snake and the guy. I was right! I got it right! Okay, so yeah, for whatever reason, I didn't get the... Alright, we did... Well, we haven't done it yet. We still need to get out. So I definitely want to get all the money. Before I do anything else. Okay, definitely put this away here. Okay, I don't know if these have something different or... Okay, so we're gonna pull the lever and see what happens. So we got that evidence. We're gonna put this here, and we're gonna... We're gonna get the hell out of here. Hello? Hello? I thought I was a private lobby, but apparently not. Oh, that sucked. So, we might have to call it here. We did die. We did turn on.
This is only the beginning.
So, if you die, if you're in a group, you can actually make a choice whether to come back as a baddie or as a good guy. But since we're playing solo, we can only choose coming back as the archaeologist, which I don't know, maybe that's good or bad. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that's not good because we lost our stuff. And okay. So I don't know that. I think we have to go back. And hello? We have to collect our stuff and bring back. Okay, so I definitely see that's not another player. That's just the entity, but I have no idea what you're supposed to do against it. I think we can leave though, so we might want to just do that. But I don't think we would get much. It's kind of unfortunate that we died just as we were leaving. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here because I don't know that I can actually get back to where I was. But you know, I had fun. This is interesting. It definitely is a better game with friends rather than trying to play solo. And here's the thing that you really need. And as long as we're able to. Nah, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Okay. So we can actually finish now. I mean, I would like to have brought more stuff, but that's okay. All we need is the artifact. And we're done. We've finished. We did it, boys. We're done. All right. Well, this is my let's play early impressions for Forewarned. I had fun. This game is budget price. Like I said, it's normally only $13, but it's on a release sale full release out of early access. Only $8, and at that budget price, this is an easy recommendation for me. The VR port, this is a non-VR game that has a VR port. It's VR supported. It's not built from the ground up for VR. My biggest complaint would be that there is no height adjustment, so I have to play standing because of that. Obviously, a lot of the interactions are point and grab type of interactions, so not the best VR interactions. But you can actually pull on doors. Let me show that here. but you notice the hand doesn't actually close. The hand does not close. But the VR integration here is actually pretty good. The VR port is good for what it is, for a game that's not built for the ground up for VR. I had fun. I do recommend it. If I have to rate it right now as is, I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. It's a good game, but it's just not built for the ground up for VR. So you can kind of tell with some of the VR interactions. But it runs surprisingly well. That's the thing I was surprised about the most. For single player, it's probably not the best. If I had a group of friends to play with, online multiplayer co-op with 4, I'd probably give this an 8. But as a solo experience, you have to come, as you saw me go up and down several times to try the different tools. It's a little bit more, and that was an easy, small room. Imagine a bigger one. It might be a real pain to try to do any harder difficulties. So that's why this is just early impression, 7 out of 10. Maybe if I play it more, I give it a higher score. But, it's a good alternative to Phasmophobia. I personally like Phasmophobia more than this game. But it's pretty close to Phasmophobia. It's not that far off, and it's a nice alternative. So if you're tired of Phasmo, I think this is a good alternative. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play Early Impressions for FOREWARNED VR. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it useful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.